MP,
What's going
great
on,
to
man?
finally meet you.
Pleasure's all mine, man. Hey, I read the article about you in the Pen Down. You're one data-obsessed cat, man.
Well, you can never have too much data. I'm glad you came. Look, this Shep thing, it's not going anywhere anytime soon. We're gonna need to put in some work to make sure it doesn't have a negative impact on the start of your career.
Okay, yeah, so just like work hard, play well, make people forget Shep ever existed.
Yes and no. Let's say we put you in the starting lineup tomorrow and you stumble a little bit. Normally, no big deal. But 68% of our fans wanted Shep, and of that 68%, 95% have a highly unfavorable opinion of you.
Okay, so that's basically corporate speak for they hate my guts.
Correct.
Yeah.
Which means it becomes a story. Papers in this town are out for blood. I'm sure you saw the top take segment.
Oh, I did.
Okay, look, there's no reason to think that you're not going to take off right out of the gate. But any hiccup in your play, and we've got a distraction on our hands. It's bad for your growth, bad for team chemistry, and it makes Phil Boyer look bad. He stuck his neck out for you on draft night.
Okay, so what's the solution?
Glad you asked. We focus on the fan base, and we develop a strategy to win their affection.
Okay, it sounds like my playing time is based on what? If I can make the fans like me or not?
I know it's ridiculous, but everything's connected.
Okay.
If we don't deal with this in a holistic manner, it could affect the bottom line. When the bottom line's affected, governors aren't happy. When the governors aren't happy, nobody's happy.
I just want to be a pillar in the community. So if we can make that happen as part of that, I'm in. I don't want to do a bunch of PR fluff, though.
Same page, 100%.
Okay.
And I've already talked to your team about all of this. Impressive group of people, by the way. And they're going to take the lead on it. But my door is always open.
Freddie, I really appreciate your transparency, man.
I'm just doing my job. Just doing my job. Believe me, it's an honor to work with someone as talented as you, MP. I'm really looking forward to seeing what we can accomplish together.
You're here nice and early. Love to see it.
Just doing my job, Coach.
Humble and hardworking. Both qualities we like to see in a draft pick. But you already knew that. Let me show you the locker room.
Let's do it.
So obviously you've seen one of these before. Nothing too unusual. Your locker's over there.
The one with my name on it, right?
Quick study. We put the starter's name on the whiteboard over here before every game. Coach likes to keep things regular, but obviously injuries happen. People perform or they don't, so it'll change from time to time.
All right, well, hopefully it changes sooner rather than later.
You keep doing the right things, you'll be there sooner than you think.
Hey, that's the plan.
All right, hey, come on, let me show you my office. Come on in.
Cool.
Now, I know you're anxious to find out how you're going to fit into the rotation.
Coach, man, I'd be lying if I said I wasn't hyped, man. You got no idea.
Like I said, we wanted to see how you performed under pressure, so we put a lot of weight in your performance in the Summer League Championship.
Yeah, you were very clear about that.
Communication is super important in this organization, so I am glad to hear you say that. And I'm also glad to let you know that you'll be our 6th man to start the season.
6th man. Okay, can't be mad at that.
I thought you'd be a little higher in the joy scale than can't be mad at that.
Joy scale. Coach, you a life coach on the side? Getting a little pocket money there?
Yeah, I joke when I'm upset too.
I'm not upset. It's just I haven't come off the bench since my freshman year of college. And before that, never, really.
I get that. But 6th man at this level is a big responsibility. People have long careers in that role, and you haven't even played a game yet.
I feel you. I feel you, man. It's just I have high expectations for myself, and I'm not exactly at a 10 on the joy scale just yet.
I get it. 100%. Honestly, I'd be concerned if you didn't feel that way. You want to make it here, you got to have a hunger to be the best.
I mean, if you're not competing to be the best here, what are we doing?
Exactly.
What are we doing?
Exactly. So, yeah, that's pretty much it. If you want to get dressed, you know where your locker is, and once you're ready to head to the court, it's the tunnel across from the locker room. Any questions?
Ah, Coach, yeah, I'm ready. Let's get it.
See you out there.
That was a blast. Well, that's it. Thanks to everyone who submitted those top bloopers.
Actually, we have a few more.
But that was all the top plays, right?
Not quite. Here are some from Team 2K TV themselves.
Oh no, come on, don't do this.
Roll 'em.
Let's meet the starting lineup for the visiting New York Knicks. At shooting guard, Quentin Grimes. At center, Mitchell Robinson. At small forward, R.J. Barrett. At the underguard position, Jalen Brunson. At the other forward position, Julius Randle. The head coach of the visiting team is Tom Thibodeau. It's time to meet the starting five for your Memphis Grizzlies. At 4, 6'7", number 24, Dylan Brooks. At center, 6'11", number 4, Steven Allen. At guard, 6'5", number 22, Desmond Bane. At 4, 6'11", number 13, Jeff Jackson Jr. At guard, 6'3", number 12, John Moran. The head coach for the Memphis Grizzlies is Taylor Jenkins. Players, let's get it for your Memphis.
Well, we can finally say it. The NBA regular season is about to get underway. And here at 2K Sports, we couldn't be happier. With Greg Anthony and Hall of Famer Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan. And joining us on the sidelines, another Hall of Famer, David Aldridge. DA, it's all yours.
Thank you, Kevin. Now, NBA debuts are always special, and MP is making his tonight. The 18th overall pick, MP still has a lot to prove. Now, one lead scout I spoke with said that MP was good in college, but his tools will not translate to this level. So some fans are already questioning this pick. Guys?
I can see that. Thanks, David. Sounds like MP already has some critics.
Yeah, but I think that'll help MP. Fueling.
So a look at our starters for the Knicks. The forward spots will be Barrett and Randle. Then it's Mitchell Robinson. Then it's Jalen Brunson. And it's Grimes in at the shooting guard position. And for Memphis, the wingmen are Bane and Brooks. Adams is the pivot for him with Jackson Jr. at the 4. And it's Morant in at the point. You can feel the excitement for the new season. And Greg, when you were playing, is there an opening day that really stands out in your mind?
Back in '95.
The Knicks
Substitution
shooting
on the
their
court.
first free throw tonight.
At the line for the Knicks, Julius Randle. At the line for one.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
And you know, for proof of what Morant's done for the Memphis franchise, look at the offensive numbers. Grizzlies have made huge steps forward every year.
Bane looking around. It's tipped.
How about the timing? The rejection by Julius Randle. Read that one beautifully.
Offensive rebound. Here's Hartenstein. And the rejection by MP. Barrett wide open. He fires. And they're unable to get the tying basket there. And the Grizzlies leading by 3. Here's Morant. Good, and the assist goes to MP. Morant's got 7 points. Greg, the improvement since Morant arrived has been very steady.
And the Grizzlies went from the 20th rated offense in his rookie season to number 16 in his second year, and then all the way up to number 5 last season. Ja has turned them into a powerhouse.
And so MV will bring it up for the Grizzlies. And this matchup with the Knicks, hard to believe, just the first game of the NBA's 82-game regular season.
Yeah, an interconference matchup, and these are two teams at different ends of the spectrum as far as the talent is concerned.
Runs in the pass to Barrett. Passes it to Quickly. Some nice passing by New York here. Now Brunson. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game.
And this is a shot he can definitely make, and the defense not a factor at all.
Payne against Randall. Here's Jackson. Count that one. And now it's a 9-point Memphis lead.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Now, here's Barrett. He has 5. Back to Quickly. 3-pointer. Here's Hartenstein. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
New York shooting their second and third shots at the line right here.
Well, as somebody who grew up in New York and New Jersey, I was a Knicks fan, right? They have such a great history. Think back to the championship team of the 70s, Walt Clyde Frazier, then the Patrick Ewing era, Bernard King. They have had so many Hall of Famers.
And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. And Doris, growing up around New York, what makes this Knicks franchise so special?
Well, I think certainly the energy of the city, the passion for the game of basketball, playing in the Mecca, how fired up opponents are to play in Midtown Manhattan. The Knicks are a team that everyone follows.
And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
All the officials are all over that one.
The Knicks have made 3 free throws so far. Haven't missed any.
At the line for 2.
He's off on the first.
Josh Hart won't always have his shot falling, but the hustle is there. And a great energy guy with major impact on the floor.
Kennard's shot is off. Knicks trail by 9. It's Hart on the wing. Back to Rose. Quickly the pass to Randall. Here's Quickly. A baseline J. Just 5 on the clock. And it's Rose missing. And for Josh Hart, he's a fan favorite because of his hustle.
And that can go a long way in the NBA. Hart looks like a typical 3-and-D player, but he also has that intangible of igniting a team.
Hart, that's good.
Well, keep your head up. Look for an opportunity to facilitate Julius Randle the delivery.
Jones, the pass to MP.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
And it's denied. Quickly finds Rose. And the rejection by MP. Second shot opportunity. The Grizzlies pull it in. MP's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight.
Boy, with his shot not falling right now, it might be time to look in a different direction. See if you can get your teammates started.
Yeah, and there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
Randall outside. Back to Rose. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. Jones dishes to MP. 2 points. That one goes. And it's an 11-point Grizzly lead. Let's look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for the Grizzlies.
Their defense has been so aggressive right out of the gate. Wasting no time shutting shooters down here with authority.
And the other thing that's working for them tonight, getting out into the open floor. A lot of the damage coming in transition.
He's 0 of 2 at the line in this one.
And taking a look back at last year's numbers, he's about a 76% shooter.
And Hart drops them both. Dora, since 2000, the New York Knicks have won a grand total of 1 playoff series. What are their issues? Why the problems?
Yeah, I think, Kevin, you always evaluate an organization in its totality. You start with the ownership group, then you go to the general manager, down to the coaches, and how is your roster? What caliber of player is there? Clearly, they have not had stability amongst the GMs, the coaches, or the personnel. It does, however, appear that they are moving in a direction with a clear plan now.
The Grizzlies shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game. And both free throws good for MP.
Boy, a really soft touch on display. It is a luxury to have a big man who can hit from the line at a consistent rate.
Quickly with it. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Rose kicks to Quickly. Rose passes to Hartenstein. The Knicks rebound. Randall. And the rejection by MP. Up in time. And as the first quarter wraps up, already a double-digit lead. It's the Grizzlies as they wrap up the first quarter on a 14-6 run. Live from the FedEx Forum, you're watching 2K Sports. And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And guys, the Grizzlies enjoying a nice lead here.
I love their effort, contesting shots, trying to intimidate here early on.
Well, as a shooter, when the ball is sent back in your direction enough times, it can certainly have an impact on your mind.
Here are the 5 New York has to start here in the second. Randall and Robinson will be the inside pair. Jalen Brunson out there with Emmanuel Quickly. And it's Barrett at the 3 slot. Here's Morant. They lead by 11, the largest margin of the game. Free throw line jump shot. That shot is off. And New York will come the other way. Brunson finds Barrett. Back to Brunson. Grizzlies with the rebound.
Well, we love his ability to attack the rim. He just loses a little bit of focus and misses the chippy.
And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. It's on Mitchell Robinson.
What I love about Steven Adams is he approaches the game with a level of physicality that sets a tone for his team. Outstanding defensively and growing offensively.
And the Knicks making a change here. Grimes is checked in. Some nice passing by New York here. Robinson passes to Grimes. Good, and the assist goes to Robinson. Grimes has got it back down to within single digits for the Knicks. Morant dishes to MP. Bane passes to MP. Morant outside. Clock at 6. And the layup falls. Morant's got 9 points.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
And that outstanding drive and finish brought to you by Mobile One.
And putting that pressure on the rim. That's what it's all about, threatening with that attack.
Back to Barrett. Count the bucket coming off a perfectly placed assist. And that's now 7 points for R.J. Barrett. And Mitchell Robinson is going to pick up the foul. That's his 3rd foul of the game.
Boy, now you have to think about pulling him. 3 fouls already in this half. A 4th would be inexcusable.
MP passes to Adams. Randall grabs the board. Randall's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Here's Barrett. Almost, but it rolls out. And the Grizzlies leading by 9. The drive by MP doesn't get it to drop for him. And so it's Randall bringing it up now for New York. In the second quarter, they've given up just 3 points.
Guys, he's such a big target. On the alley-oop, throw it up. Mr. Robinson, the only one in the building who can catch it and finish.
Outside, Bane. Pass to MP. Inside. And it's Clark slamming it down.
Well, what he lacks in size for a typical center, he makes up for with all that athleticism. Boy, can he elevate.
Brunson the pass to Grimes. Back to Brunson. Pass to Barrett. Here's Grimes. And here's Brunson. Oh, good with the triple.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3.
And we know to win at the highest level, you need your star players to show up in the big game. With that in mind, what's the key?
You know, it's their will and their ability to fight. If you look at the great ones, even when things haven't gone their way, they continue to scratch and claw and do everything in their power to try and get the W.
Jones, the pass to MP.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
Quickly against Kennard. Out to the wing. Shoots the 3. And the call will be against Luke Kennard. That is his first foul of the game. Baines checked in for Memphis. New York with the ball. They're on a 19-6 run. From 10 feet out, Hart, that's good. Hart's got his 3rd basket of the night.
Textbook, nice pass, great catch, even better finish.
Jones against Rose. Aldama passes to MP. Yep, it counts. MP's got 10.
Just a late reaction there from the defense, and he is always going to finish that one.
Quickly kicks to Hart. The pass to Rose. Back to Hart. Passes to Quickly. Here's Hartenstein. Adams defending. Here's Hart. The shot, no good. And the Grizzlies going the other way now. Floats it up for MP. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
Oh, and the lead gets bigger on a ridiculous offensive sequence.
That dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop. Hart, wide open. He fires. Hits the three-point bomb. Hart's got a couple of three-pointers in the second for the Knicks. Rose against Jones. Steps back and fires. Again, Memphis.
And you can tell the defender not anticipating the step back. He was headed in the opposite direction.
Pass to Quickly. And here is Hart. Here's Hartenstein. He has 6 to the left side wing. Rose against Jones. Rose, no good.
I'll tell you hate to pin this on one person, but his inefficiencies at the offensive end are holding this group back.
Yep, that one goes in there.
Well, the coach loves this kind of ball movement. Anytime you create something inside the free throw line, you know it's a good look.
And so it's the Memphis Grizzlies with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. A look at the field goal percentage numbers tells the story of what tough defense they're playing today. We come back right after this. We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Guys, Ja Morant has been sensational.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
You know, as a coach, you can preach good shot selection, but it's up to the players to execute, and this guy has done just that.
Adams is the pivot for him with Jackson Jr. at the 4. In at the guard spots, Morant and Bane. And it's MP in at the 3 spot. And that's the group for Taylor Jenkins as we begin the second half. And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, DA?
Thanks very much, guys. Growing up, Mitchell Robinson didn't play basketball, but a 7-inch growth spurt in the 8th grade changed things. He fell to the 36th pick overall in 2018, but his physical tools have made him a presence. One key to his success, he says, just run the floor. If you're the first man down the court, you can get the ball. Kevin, that sounds pretty simple to me.
It does to me, too. Keep it simple and use that athleticism. David, thanks. Brunson finds Robinson. New York moving it around. And Barrett gets it to go.
Well, you have to understand, spacing is provided when you can make threes. R.J. Barrett delivers.
Well, great with this Memphis Grizzlies team. You like how young and how hungry they are. It's very appealing.
And these players have bought into the system. This is a selfless group that knows each other's strengths, and it's why they've seen so much success here of late.
Bane, offensive rebound. Now a timeout called by Memphis.
And sometimes from the outside, not always clear what led a coach to call for a timeout.
And as you know, it's what comes after that gives you some sense of what has changed.
Right around a minute and a half played here in the third quarter. Morant outside. 5 to shoot. 14 feet away, and it's in after a nice bounce off the right side. Morant's got 16 points.
And with the pace that Morant plays with, that mid-range is a great option. He can surprise defenders expecting Ja to drive it.
Brunson kicks to Barrett. Here's Grimes. 7 points in the game. Basket counts.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
Here's Adams. Out to Morant. On the wing, MP. Barrett covering, and the foul called on MP. That's foul number 2 for...
It's been a rough stretch for the New York Knicks, a team that has only had a handful of playoff appearances in the last 20 years.
That's good from Morant.
Already embracing his role as a leader on this team. Morant brings a strong work ethic and winning mentality to this team.
Quickly finds Barrett. Over Clark. It's Clark with the rebound. The Knicks are trying to get back to being competitive, GA, but it has been difficult, hasn't it?
They haven't been able to attract top-level talent for quite some time, which is surprising when you consider this big market and the status this franchise has within the city.
Hard against Morant. Hart the pass to Randall. Nails the baby hook. 17 points for Julius Randle.
I'll tell you, they come out of the locker room, they are a step slow on the defensive end.
Hard against MP. Cuts off the pass. To the inside. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. And Greg, just like you, Julius Randle is a southpaw. Left-handed.
Yeah, you know, the angles are different for lefties. We operate a little differently. And I think that can throw defenders off. So I'm always going to pull for the southpaw.
Robinson's checked in for New York. Here's Morant. No good on the shot. A bit long that time. New York leading by 6. Pass to quickly. Missed inside. And so MV will bring it up for the Memphis Grizzlies. And it's Clark with the jam.
A point who knows his role. Ja loves setting guys up, always looking to pass it.
New York's gone 3 of 5 with the long ball since entering the second half. For 3, Barrett. And they'll get another chance.
Wow, just getting all the luck right now, it seems. Good bounce.
Quickly kicks to Barrett. They get it back. Robinson, and a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
Mitchell Robinson brings a level of toughness on a nightly basis. Love getting inside and seeing him invite the contact.
And Greg, in the era of positionless basketball, Mitchell Robinson is an old school center, isn't he?
Yeah, I mean, during his first 4 years in the league, Robinson did attempt a single 3. Has led the league in shooting percentage, so Mitchell knows his role.
Grizzlies making a switch here. Aldama's checked in.
The aggressive nature of Morant, taking initiative and daring the defense to get physical with it. In terms of entertainment factor, can any current player top Ja Morant? I mean, we've seen Ja with some vicious in-game throwdown.
They get the rebound. Robinson dishes to Randall. It's rebounded by Memphis. MP's got rebound number 12 here already in the game. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
And he's made more of an effort here to put pressure on the defense in the second half and create some contact and free throw opportunities.
Hey, Greg, talking about the great Ja Morant, this guy is just flat out fun to watch.
Well, Ja's been known to go off for 50 on any given night, but he also looks for others, dropping some nasty dimes. Morant has an insane combination of athleticism and skill. This guy can do anything. You could see their confidence growing. They have reason to believe.
What I love is the heart, the fire, the tenacity. This is absolutely fantastic.
And there's the pass to Quickly. From deep three-point range, Randall can't get that one to fall.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
Morant with the bucket. Morant's got 11 in the second half.
Another bucket down low. They've been the aggressors, taking the ball inside and attacking at the rim. Quickly
the pass to Randall. the run. Grizzlies with the rebound. Aldama's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Jones kicks to MP. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation.
Boy, that's the last thing they needed. This game too close to be making those kinds of errors.
Steven Adams.
17 seconds left in the third. Quickly against Jones. And it's quickly missing. And there's the feed to Morant. Good, and the assist goes to MP. MP's got his 5th assist in this one. John Morant has been leading the charge, guys, for the Memphis Grizzlies. A terrific quarter for him. And now he has a total of 27 points. Shouldn't take him long to get up over 30. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
Nothing better than chemistry, right? Working together to create a bucket.
We've reached the 4th quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. And on the floor for New York here in the 4th. The forward spots will be Barrett and Randall. Then it's Jalen Brunson. Then it's Robinson. And it's Grimes in at the 2-guard spot. 6 to shoot. It's rebounded by Barrett. Barrett's got his 5th rebound in this one. The offensive rebound. MP's shot is good.
And defensively, guys, they've been unable to shut down the middle.
Knicks trail by 6. Pass to Barrett. Back to Brunson. Here's Grimes, guarded by Bane. Barrett against MP. 5 on the clock. Back to Robinson. The tray. It's rebounded by Memphis. 4th quarter still young, just over a minute play. Adams. MP finds Adams. And Adams with the slam.
We are talking about a big-time offensive rebounder, and Steven Adams unafraid to impose his will with that frame.
Runs in the pass to Barrett. Up top, Randall. Pass to Grimes. In the corner, Barrett with it. Over MP. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. That's on Jaren Jackson.
And growing up around basketball, R.J. Barrett's dad played a bunch of places. R.J. spent a lot of his childhood in France.
Greg, you know this. One of R.J. Barrett's dad's best friends, former MVP Steve Nash.
Yeah, and Nash is R.J.'s godfather, no less. So Barrett's had a chance to kind of soak in the game his entire life, and you can see that in his intelligent play on the floor.
And Adams sends it back.
Length and strength and intimidation. Steven Adams sends it back.
And Morant gets it to go on the assist by Bane. Bane's got 5 assists tonight. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for Memphis.
They've made a point to protect the rim, challenging shots all game long, and the block total is off the charts.
Something else that they've had working for them is attacking the offensive glass. Boy, taking advantage and creating second chance points. Impressive.
And the replay demonstrating once again how aggressive that defense was.
And a block like that sends a message. One that says we're not giving up this lead.
Here is Robinson. And can't hit the shot, but they're saying he got hacked, so he'll head to the free throw line.
They're not doing themselves any favors with their free throw shooting this half. And guys, this is becoming the story of the second half. Missed free throws. You can't come back in a game if you can't make your foul shot.
MP outside. Good, and the nice assist from Morant. And it's now 22 points for MP. And so it's Brunson with it. He brings it up for the Knicks. 11-point game. Pass to Grimes. Over Bane. And the rejection by Jackson. Here's Morant. And then Morant slams it in.
What I like here, even with the big lead, they continue to execute their offense.
And that, to me, is a sign of excellent coaching. There's an attention to detail. There is valuing of every possession.
For your Grizzlies, John Morant. One shot.
That's good from Morant. Knicks trail by 14. There's the pass to Barrett. Back to Brunson. Passes it to Grimes. Back to Brunson. And the rejection by MP. Brunson against Morant. Feeds it to MP. Good. Nice job down low. And now 24 points for MP.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Now Brunson. Here's Grimes. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Second personal foul.
It's going to be on Desmond Bane. The first one falls.
For New York, Quentin Grimes.
That's also good. So he hits both free throws. Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by. Morant passes to MP. He feeds it to Jackson, and he hits the button. And the Grizzlies lead by 16.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
Brunson finds Randall. And Barrett gets it to go.
The entire offensive arsenal of R.J. Barrett is on display.
Morant passes to Bane. To the middle. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. Randall surveying the D. To the paint. Here's Barrett. That's in. Coming off an assist from Randall. Randall's got assist number 8 now on the night. Here's Morant. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
His fourth personal foul.
And going up strong inside.
Substitution on the court.
There's 1:38 left in the game. Here's the 3. Knicks with the rebound. Randall's got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done.
And guys, what we saw here tonight is one side having everything going for them. Huge margin of victory for Memphis.
In the end, they had a better shooting percentage, and that's what made the difference. Sometimes, you know, things go your way. The other team wasn't catching many lucky breaks themselves.
Yeah, and Kevin, not all about luck. I thought their overall shot selection was better.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year.
And with the win approaching, they'll take the first game here of 2 that they'll play against this team. Nice to get that first one out of the way and set the tone.
And, you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for MP.
Boy, you couldn't help but notice how well this guy protected the rim. There was an intimidation factor thanks to his defense. No easy shots in his neighborhood tonight.
Morant passes to Bane. 6 on the shot clock. That one goes in. And the Grizzlies lead by 21.
And you can sense that these fans, these players, they are ready to celebrate.
Well, for all intents and purposes, this game is over. Just a matter of time here.
Morant against Brunson. Back to quickly. They need this one. Grizzlies with the rebound. Now, here's Here's MP. Solid play in the low block, and that one's good. 30 points for MP. Randall with the ball. So no problem for Memphis as they get the win. They won this game going away. They were the better basketball team by far tonight.
And you got to commend this sort of dominance, particularly here at home. It's a great feeling when you play almost a perfect game and to have that crowd be so pumped up.
And that about does it for the first game of the new NBA season. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for tuning.
Great win and a stellar performance from you tonight. Are you encouraged by how you played?
Yeah, we didn't want to give this game away, so I took it upon myself to make sure we didn't. At this point, there are no excuses. It's time to put up or shut up, and there are no moral victories in this league.
And you got the win tonight in large part because of your scoring. What did you see in the defense tonight that really made you salivate?
Yeah, they were guarding me one-on-one for the most part of the game. That's a joke. Maybe they haven't heard yet, but they better send two and hope that works. But it probably won't.
Well, you don't lack for confidence, that's for sure. Congratulations.
Hey, everyone.
Fantastic win tonight, MP.
Thanks, John.
What was your favorite part of tonight's game?
Just picking up that W, man. I could have easily scored 100 tonight, let's be real. But if we would have gotten that loss, that wouldn't have mattered.
Okay, I hear what you're saying, but I think you'd still be pretty happy with 100, no?
Yeah, I guess you got me there. But you know what I mean, John. Stop playing with me. You know what I mean. Man, I played this game to win. So if it's great to have this feeling my first time on the NBA floor.
Totally, and it looked like you were having a great time out there, too, so congrats again, MP. I know you were looking forward to this all off season. There were a lot of media outlets in the preseason that made a big deal about the fan base's so-called negative reaction to you on draft day. But I did see quite a few people in the stands supporting you. Could you speak a little bit about that?
Yeah, John, I felt that support tonight, and it was love. I can't complain about that. But I think with the whole, Shep controversy was a bit of a media creation, if we're being honest here. Now, don't get me wrong, it's not like I feel like I should be handed the keys to the city or, get the red carpet rolled out for me. But these days, it feels like everyone has an opinion. So you can always find someone that's willing to put you down if you look for it. It's there. For me, I'm just more focused on the people that support me, genuinely. And I've got plenty of support in the city, so it feels good.
The times we live in, right? Thanks, MP.
Yeah, no problem, man. Good question, by the way. Okay, that's it? All right. Thanks, guys.
Okay, I will let him know.
What up, Rick? You good?
Hey, yeah, just got off the phone with Othello Akpem's assistant, and the big boss man wants to see you.
What about? I mean, he's not one of those super hands-on GMs, is he?
Nah, I mean, that's not really his reputation.
So...
Honestly, I don't know what this is about, man. I mean, I tried to press his assistant for some more info, but all he told me was that Coach Graves will be there, too.
Okay. Something about this feels off.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I agree.
You got any advice?
Go in there with an open mind, see what they want to talk about, and come back here and we'll talk about it.
All right. Bet.
So what you say to MP? Come on in, take a seat.
What's up, MP?
Coach Graves, Mr. Akpim.
What'd I tell you about that? Othello, please.
All right, man, my bad. You got it.
So, about Shep.
Oh, boy, you too.
Now just listen. We knew the PR hit we'd take for picking you over him. But that's all just outside noise. Inside these walls, all we care about is ball.
All right, well, I'm willing to put in the work. On and off the court. So whatever it takes. I actually spoke to Freddie Novak.
You talked to Freddie.
Did I do something wrong by talking to Freddie?
Freddie's a nice guy. I like him. But all this stuff about controlling your own narrative, you're a ball player, not a politician.
We put together a very specific game plan for you. You hit these goals, you're in the starting lineup. Simple as that.
Okay, Freddie made it seem like I had to do a bunch of PR stuff just to get my shot with the starters.
That's flat out wrong. This Shep stuff has nothing, I repeat, nothing to do with your playing time. I want you to focus on your craft, not this PR stuff. Am I clear?
Crystal clear.
Good. I don't need to keep you. But if you ever want to talk, or if Freddie gives you a hard time, whatever, my door is always open.
All right. Thank you, Mr. Akpim.
Othello. Don't mention it. Thank me by putting in the work.
All right. See you, Coach.
See
ya. Sounds good, Jerry. Yeah, I'll link up with you later, man. All right, have a great one.
Yo, you want me to come back?
No, you good, you good.
You sure?
Yeah, I just wanted to talk with you about your meeting with Othello.
To be honest with you, man, I'm a little confused.
Yeah, I thought you might say that.
Yeah. So you know something?
Man, I'm all over it.
So what's your take on it then, man? And one ear, I got Freddie tell me one thing, and the other I have Othello basically forbidding me to talking to Freddie.
Oh, well, he forbid you?
Well, not exactly, but he's not happy that I'm talking to him. I mean, the thing is, winning over the fans, I'm all for. It is my thing. It's a great idea. It's well-researched. But Rick, man, if it's me stepping on people's toes, I'm not for it.
Look,
I don't want to make the coaching staff angry.
That's not gonna happen, all right?
So what's the plan, man?
Well, first of all, relax. All right, everything's fine, man. It's just a little palace intrigue. That's all.
Palace intrigue. All right, sure.
Look, your president of basketball ops, Phil Boyer, he's feeling the heat right now. He underestimated the PR hit that he would take by drafting you while Shep is still on the board. And optics, for better or worse, are very important for a man in his position.
Yeah, I mean, he's got a career to consider, so I get it.
Okay, so if you take this whole thing seriously, it'll do a great deal of getting you ahead.
Okay. Well, like I said, I'm down for whatever. Just say the word.
All right, that's good, that's good. But meanwhile, you still got Othello Akpim thinking that Freddie's some existential threat.
A threat?
Yeah.
Yo, bro, what is he, like, angling for his job? Dude is in marketing, man.
I don't know. Stranger things have happened, man.
Wow. I don't know. Dude seemed pretty straightforward to me.
I mean, that was my read too, but I mean, that don't mean Othello's not worried. Look, the way he sees it, Phil's legacy is tied to you, which means that Freddie's got his ear because you come with a lot of media baggage.
Okay, again, that part makes sense.
Okay, plus you got the whole data-driven angle. And you gotta remember, Othello's old school, like a real scouts and chalkboards type. Thinks that anybody with a computer's trying to push him out the league.
Right.
All right, so all I'm saying is you gotta walk a real fine line here, man. I mean, goes without saying, you have to perform.
Yo, the funny thing is, that does not seem to be the focus right now at all.
Like, I mean, you want the money, right?
Hey.
Then this all comes with it.
Hey, I ain't complaining. I just think it's funny, man.
Look, all this means is that we gotta be delicate, all right? So instead of launching this, full-on PR blitz, probably on the lines of what Freddie would want, let's dip our toes in this whole plan to win over the fans.
I think I know what you're saying. You want slow plays.
Slow play it,
Oh, man.
exactly.
All right.
It's not like we won't do nothing. We'll just ease into it. keep Othello and Freddie happy, which keeps Phil happy.
Okay.
Which makes us one big, happy, slightly dysfunctional family.
Okay. It's all making sense now. So when we start, man.
Well, Mila and Ashley are running point on this, so I'm sure they'll hit you up when they got something to say.
Yo, let them know whenever, wherever, it don't matter. I'm there. I'm your guy. Let's get it.
Okay, I get it. Look, in the meantime, you just focus on ball, all right? Hit the goals that Othello and Coach G gave you, win some games maybe, and we're going to be golden.
Win some games?
I'm just saying.
Hey, that ain't no issue.
Yeah, I didn't think it was going to be.
All right, then.
All right, get out there, man.